How's it going, YouTube? Oxy here, and welcome back. So, recently I talked about RoboCop Rogue City, upcoming first-person shooter, right, by the people who made Terminator Resistance. And this is all published by a company, Nacon. But they recently had like a press event, Nacon Connect, right? Essentially think of it like E3, right? Like they had a live stream. And in that, Nacon, the publisher, announced a new Terminator game. No title. We just got a small teaser, which it's playing for you guys. And yeah, that's it. And no title, no anything, right? It's literally just, hey, we're making a open world Terminator game. And yeah, it sounds really cool. Now, quick disclaimer, you know, Nacon has published a previous Terminator game, that being Terminator Resistance, but that was developed by Teyon. And Teyon did that game and are the ones doing RoboCop Rogue City, right? That's them. This is not by Teyon. This is by another studio under Nacon called Nacon Milan or Nacon Studio Milan. Basically, think of it like Bethesda, how there's Bethesda Softworks, the publisher, that's Nacon. And then you have Bethesda Game Studio, the company that makes like Fallout, Elder Scrolls, right? And that would be Nacon Milan in this case. You get it. They have the same name, but I hope that clears it up. Yeah, new Terminator game, open world. We do know that it will be set after T2, but before, essentially, John Connor forms the Resistance. So if you look on their website, there's this little description about how we're going to play as essentially nuclear survivors, like Holocaust survivors, because if you remember, Judgment Day is when Skynet goes live and nukes the planet, essentially, killing off most of the human race. And yeah, so we'll be playing as like, we don't know when, if it's right after, but we do know it's before the Resistance is formed. So it's in that in-between space that's never really been explored anywhere, whether games or anything. Because usually it's like we're either in the Resistance, right, fighting the machines, or, you know, it's like your movies, which are like take place now, right, like time travel. So it's cool to see. Interesting. Will we see John Connor? Will he just be like a grunt, you know? Or will we see him with like his small little battalion or something like that? That'd be cool. But yeah, open world, we're gonna be obviously surviving, I can imagine. Maybe some horror elements. I only bring that up because the trailer and the movies, right? The Terminator is meant to be this like unstoppable killer, assassin. So will they play with that? As in like they'll be pretty tough enemies and like maybe you're encouraged to avoid them, stealth? Who knows? Now, one thing I do have to bring up, and it's just a honest concern, right? Is so Nacon Milan, the people that are going to be making this game, have only really made one other game, and that being Rims Racing, like a motorcycle simulation racing game. And it has decent reviews. If you check the different like PS5, Xbox Series, PC versions, they're all like 70 something. So you could say the average like Metacritic is like a 70, maybe 72. So decent. And user scores are a little lower, like around 5 point something. But yeah, that's it. They've only made one game, which, okay, like a racing game, and it has decent reviews, right? It's like above average. But then it's like, how do you translate that to open world? I mean, hey, you got the vehicles, right? If they're going to be motorcycles, well, we know that they could handle that. But other than that, it's like, you get my concern? It's like, are they going to be capable of this? Like, are they going to pull this off? But other than that, I mean, look, open world Terminator game, I think the franchise is, how do I say it, ripe with opportunity. I think that's an interesting concept. Like Terminator Resistance, you know, the Teyon game, had a little bit of like not open world, but survival aspects, right? Where it's like you craft to like build ammo or like things like that. So to see that fleshed out in a new game will be interesting to see, right? I mean, hey, we could just hope for the best, but that's really it, guys. Again, we just got a teaser, no other information. So that's all I can really say about it. Don't want to drag it out too long. But let me know what you think. Are you excited? A new Terminator game, open world survival. I hope it's good. Look, I'm all for Nacon, like, licensing out these 80s IPs, whether it's RoboCop or Terminator. I'm here for it. Maybe Teyon or another studio could get another crack at a Rambo game, because they did Rambo the video game, which is notoriously really bad. It's like a rail shooter. Yeah, it's pretty. Look it up. It's garbage. But it'd be nice to see them come back to the franchise and like give it a proper, whether it be like third person shooter, whatever. Just give it a proper like the respect it deserves. But yeah, guys, that's really it. Are you excited? Let me know. Are you gonna check it out? And be sure to check back here for any updates on it. I'll be sure to be covering it, just like RoboCop Rogue City. But yeah, if you like this type of content, I make new videos every Tuesday and Saturday. And please be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good jazz. It really helps out the channel, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. But as always, everybody, I've been your host, Oxy. Take care, and I'll see you next time.